guys, welcome to my channel. This is PR tip number 3, like I promised, and today I'm going to tell you exactly how to host influencers for an experience, or rather host them to an experience. Is it to or from? Okay, so how to get influencers in your locality to an experience, like a live whole video. This is the point where we learn about tips on how to move our business forward, how to get more followership and more leads for our businesses using simple TR tips that has worked for me and I'm sharing so that it can benefit you as well. Okay, so if today is your first time, welcome. This is the time to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber who haven't, if you're a returning viewer who hasn't subscribed, this is a good time to subscribe and like this video, and then let's get right into this. Okay, so today I'm sharing with you how to host influencers. For instance, who are influencers? Influencers are people who, now online influencers now, because there are influencers offline and online. So online influencers are those people whose opinions have begin to matter, who have an audience that respond to what it is that they share, and have very engaged audience, right? And so many times they also are known for particular kinds of topics, right? They are not like general people in most cases, right? Now you want to look out for those kind of people, because when they say, I used this product and I liked it, a lot of people are going to say, oh, I need that product. Because today experiential marketing works better than advertising. I'm sure by now you should know, okay? So if you don't know, that is the real deal. You spend so much trying to get a billboard up, a TV up, a radio station up. They can be complementary at this point, but if you use people make people buy, right? Not billboards make people buy. Okay, let me ask you, when was the last time you saw a billboard of a particular product and immediately you drove to the nearest shop to look for it? When was the last time? Let me know in the comment section. Have you ever done it? Let me also know in the comment section. If whatever your answers are, I'll be looking out in the comment for it. But now, when you use people to tell people, you use somebody's sister to tell somebody's sister, somebody's mother to tell somebody's daughter, most probably they are going to come back to buy. Now, that's what you want to do in your locality and for your business. Now, one way to go about it is to look at the people within your locality who have such a huge influence online, whether it is on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, as bloggers, on YouTube. Look out for them. Then check their locality. Those who live in your city or in your state, is a good time that you host them to an experience, host them to experience your brand or your service, your product. Okay, now this is how to go about it. First of all, research them. You might ask yourself, how do I know who lives? I know a lot of influencers or people who are vocal online, but how do I know whether they live in my city? All you have to do is ask, using your social media platform, ask for influencers, ask for recommendation, ask for people who live within your locality. You're going to be amazed at how many people who are going to come up, who are going to give you very good suggestions that you never knew. Now go back by yourself, and you and your team look at these people one after the other, decide the kind of people who have the kind of values that are in line with your business values. Now that is very important. Also, think of how much traction that they can get if you engage them, in your life experience. Now, when you're done doing that across platforms, so you decide the number of influencers you want to host per time. The next thing you want to do is to decide which of your product in particular do you want to bring on the limelight. Do you want to bring them to experience? Now, depending on what your product is or what your service is, okay, you decide what ranges of product or what product or service you want them to experience. But by experience, I mean you want them to feel, smell, see, wear, experience, play with, interact with, to be able to share their honest opinion about. You get that now? Okay, that out of the way, the next thing you want to do is to decide what your budget is, because yes, they will not do it for free. You need to give them your product or your service and also pay them for coming over to your business premises to have this experience, because that's the job that they do. Now, you may not know how much it is that they charge for influencing and all of that, but you could decide on something very attractive and have a flat rate, so that when you get to them, you are telling them this is what you want to offer. Those of them who don't mind will take your offer. Others may not. Not all of them might decide to come at your offer, but that's fine. So what you want to do is to get as many of them as possible, then pitch and let you know whether they are in or out, whether they will be attended. Then you decide on the event venue, what it is you want to do, how you want them to experience it, and also get your team involved. Know everybody knowing what it is that they're going to do, who is going to talk about the brand, who is going to take them on a tour, for instance, who is going to tell them, respond to all their questions and all of that. You might also want to make Wi-Fi available. It is to have an extra, spice, to bring extra spice for them, yeah, and also go ahead to host the event. Now, how I want you to invite them, please use email. Get their email addresses as much as you can and email them. If you don't have their email addresses, ask via social media, get their email, and then email them formally, inviting them for this your business experience, right? Let them know what you want them to do, exactly what you want them to do, that you want them to experience your brand and give you their honest opinion on their platforms. Now, go ahead, host the event, have a good time, but then follow up on their individual platforms to respond to people asking questions, prospects who are coming through, who have questions to ask, and make sure you can close your deals, right? So they are there to give you leads. They are there to make you make you visible within your locality, depending on where your product can be accessed. Just go ahead and host them and have a fantastic time. And you can do this all the time. Anytime you have something new to introduce in the market, you have something new to share, keep them in the loop about all your other products, and this will go a long way to giving your business, your organization, your factory or your company a huge buzz within your immediate locality, and will drive a lot of sales. You also want to look at the metrics of the kind of combined influence and sales that they are coming to experience your brand will bring. Then that will help you decide on how to go ahead or not with that strategy. I hope this helps. If you know a corporate communication head, marketing manager, freelancer, entrepreneur who needs this tip, share this video with them, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if this makes sense at all. I'll be bringing another tip for if you don't miss it. Put on notification and put it on all so that you don't miss any of my tips. Hi, good to see you. If this is the first time, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.